is live. Feel the concrete shake. Sound system bouncing on the concrete street. Babylon mocking, but we drop the heavy beat. Let the woofer flex rattle every single wall. Sub vibes crew making all the critics fall. Feel the pressure hitting right in your chest. Maximum delivery, the ultimate speaker test. Wired up the cabinets right outside the door. Copper cables bleeding, frequencies on the floor. Old man staring from his window up high, laughing at the youth while the clouds dark the sky. They don't see the vision, they just hear the noise. But we turning up the power with the street side boys. Let them mock, let them talk. The cast of the movement on the pavement walk. Bring the bass line back. 3, 2, 1, drop. Sound system bouncing on the concrete street. Boom, Babylon knocking, but we drop the heavy beat. Let the woofer flex rattle every single wall. Sub vibes crew making all the critics fall. Boom, feel the pressure hitting right in your chest. Maximum delivery, the ultimate speaker test. Speaker test. Windows start to vibrate, blaster starts to crack. No turning around now, there is no turning back. The crowd is gathering, the mockery is dead. Heavy low frequency spinning inside the head. From the concrete cracks to the top of the tower, they finally realize the mechanical power. Feel the mental twist, feel the concrete flake. No more talking now, just respect the frequency. Rhythm, boom. Sound system bouncing on the concrete street. Boom, Babylon knocking, but we drop the heavy beat. Let the woofer flex rattle every single wall. So vibes crew making all the critics fall. Boom, feel the pressure hitting right in your chest. Maximum delivery, the ultimate speaker test. Concrete echoes, vibration stays, sub vibes. Watch out! Elevate the sound, elevate the soul. 10th life completion, we take full control. Eternal low frequency, time I vibrate. 32 hertz, open up the sky gate. No mortal machine can replicate the weight. Enter immortality, lock the final fate. Feel it, feel it. Bassline forever roll. 10 lives of pressure, no I heal the whole soul. Out in the desert, where the horizon wide, no one's to limit the power inside. Return to gold where the spirits collide. Vibration cosmic, we changing the tide. Earth start to tremble, the tectonic shift. Sinking the valley and making them lift. This is a blessing, a legendary gift. Frequency heavy, drifting the drift. Resonance locking with the planet core. We don't play for trophies, we don't play no more. 3, 2, 1, drop. Eternal low frequency, time I vibrate. 32 they come, the bass. Hear the bassline roar, heavyweight sound from the concrete floor. We build a dream from the wire and copper, digital dub style non-stop blocker. Enter the garage, hear the bassline roar, heavyweight sound from the concrete floor. Scraping up the wire, taping a hand piece by piece. Immobilize sound system, garage door lock. Me a light dim, analog fire burning within. Connecting the terminal, testing the line, waiting for the frequency divine. Copper a burn, speaker a hum. Get ready for the power of the sub-low drum. Who hear that? Who ready for this? Pure bass pressure, no one can miss. Watch out! Enter the garage, hear the bassline roar. Heavyweight sound from the concrete floor. We build a dream from the wire and copper. Stop blacker. Enter the garage, hear the bassline roar. Heavyweight sound from the concrete floor. Them say him crazy, them say him mad. Working in a garage with a scrap, them a hard, all broken cabinet, rusty old cone. Now with a vibration king on the throne. Feel it in a chest, feel it in a bone. This digital dub zone now we own. No rich studio, no fancy, that's just pure raw talent put in speaker to test. Listen, in the silence, echoes from the garage. One wire, one spark, now we light up the dark. Bring back the drum, drop the bomb. From the concrete floor. We build a dream from the wire and copper. Digital dub style non-stop blocker. Enter the garage, hear the bassline roar. Heavyweight sound from the concrete floor. dum 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 dum. Enter the matrix, we changing the form. Enter the matrix, we riding a storm. Hologram friction, we blurring the sight. Digital fiction, we own in the night. Mind imitation, we losing control. Bass vibration, swallow your soul. Swallow your soul. Watch how the frequency taking its toll. Flashing a green and the blue, chemical magic are running right through. Look at the crowd, them are moving in sync. Blinding your eyes if you're there for to blink. Cybernetic rhythm we patch in a brain. Digital pleasure and sonic pain. Nobody normal and nobody sane. Losing your identity inside the rain. Deep state, mind control. Feel the hallucination, start to expand. Rhythm band, moving your body by sonic command. This are the heaviest sound in a land. Are you trapped in a simulation? Hologram friction, we blurring the sight. Digital fiction, we own in the night. Mind imitation, we losing control. Bass vibration, swallow your soul. Swallow your soul. Watch how the frequency taking its toll. sonic weapon charging up in the back. Ready for launch a defensive attack. 3, 2, 1, drop. Iron pulse fly. Dum 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 dum. Iron pulse flying in a neon night. 32 hertz make the radar ignite. No cop can catch me, we vanish from sight. Sound wave weapon and me sonic delight. Speed it up, watch it predator feel. 10 fly speed them can't lock we in a jail. Pulse wave blast and the radar blind. Cop can spinning left far behind. Copper in a side can't read me mind. Frequency lethal, one of a kind. Tire them popping when these bass hit. Metal barrier shatter a bit. We don't pull over, we never submit. Pure sound power when the fuel is lit. Into the shadows, them can't trace the frequency. Too fast, too low. I am pulse flying in a neon night. 32 hertz make the radar ignite. No cop can catch me, we vanish from sight. Sound wave weapon and me sonic delight. Speed it up, watch it predator feel. 10 fly speed them can't lock we in a jail. Out of sight, out of mind. Sonic goes in the night. Rule about the sound, king of the frequency. Bow down to the heavyweight. Hail to the king with the bass in the sky. Watch the whole empire crumble and die. Thousands of people I put them hands high. Sonic-coronation, no one can deny. Hail to the king. Hail to the king. Put in the bass in the sky. Hear it. Hear it. Me step to the tower, look at the crowd. Million start taking the strip tonight. Plastic cars a tremble, clean up the avenue. They never seen a sound boy doing what we can do. Rumble the cityscape, shatter the glass around. We are the kings of the underground. Looking for a sonic fight. They look at this old chassis, laughing at the faded paint. But when the frequency hitting, watch how the weak heart faint. No commercial system, this is custom built by hand. Heavy iron transformers, tearing up the promised land. Turn the master volume, watch the LED go red. Wake up the living and wake up the dead. Who got the power now? We do. Who made the shiny sports car break in two? See true. When the low frequency start to slide, nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. We rattle the concrete, shake up the neon light. Hand-built monster taking the strip tonight. Plastic cars a tremble, clean up the avenue. They never seen a sound boy doing what we can do. Rumble the cityscape, shatter the glass around. We are the kings of the underground. Street lights flashing, reflection on the windshield glass. Too heavy for the boulevard, too dark to let them pass. They got their money but they don't have the soul inside. We got the legacy driving this midnight ride. One breath, one sound, vibrating through the floor. The city concrete cannot take it no more. Look at their faces, they don't understand the physics of this space. Mash up the place, selector, execute the bass. We rattle the concrete, shake up the neon light. Handled monster taking the strip tonight. Plastic cars a tremble, clean up the avenue. They never seen a sound boy doing what we can do. Rumble the cityscape, shatter the glass around. We are the kings of the underground. Neon mashup. Concrete crack, iron hot one. Turn up the decibel, melt down the wire. This at the soundclash, setting them on fire. Subwoofer killing it, bassline a speaker destroyer. No mercy given to the sound boy employer. Turn up the decibel, melt down the wire. This at the soundclash, setting them on fire. Subwoofer killing it, bassline a speaker destroyer. No mercy given to the sound boy employer. Jump it, jump it, jump it, jump it. Champion sound, system playing them tune. Tryna blast me right out to the moon. They turning the knob up to level 11. Sending shockwaves from the hell up to heaven. But my generator fueled up and ready. My finger on the trigger, my breathing is steady. Them digital watts cannot touch my vibration. I bring the analog distraction to the nation. See the smoke rising from them amplifier rack. When the underground underdog launches attack. They think they won the battle, they starting to cheer. Until I drop a frequency, they all learn to fear. 30 years dropping the concrete. sound boy employer. Speakers are smoke and the plastic glass shattering. All of them corporate trophies are scattering. My custom box moving here like a hurricane, driving the bass, it's community insane. Look at the meter, the red light is flashing. The top and no zipping on body kids crashing. No sound can match this heavy dark rhythm. The champion sound system, we just out. Hit 'em, 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 hit 'em. We rule the underground, we rule the street. Bow down and worship the king of the beat. Destroy. Get on the fire and blow. Turn up the decibel, melt down the wire. This are the soundclash, setting them on fire. Subwoofer killing the bassline and speaker destroyer. No mercy given to the soundboy employer. Turn up the decibel, melt down the wire. This are the soundclash, setting them on fire. Subwoofer killing the bassline and speaker destroyer. No mercy given to the soundboy employer. System overload. The champ is dead. Long live the king. King, 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 king. Mash up the place, place, place. Mash up the place. Rhythm clear the space, space. Judge, look at me face. Watch me at a break. Sound pressure can't take the weight. 32 hertz make the whole ground shake. Digital meter can't test the rate. Shatter them glass like the champion state. Break it, watch the meter them break. 10 lives deep, this a history we make. Them look at the ride, them look at the rust. Never did know say we ready for dust. Whole chassis shaking the power, me stuff to me step in a pit and the frequency trust. Engine a purple, the bits and a growl. Tearing the system, we until like howl. I turn up high and we wearing no cowl. Vibration every heat making them howl. This is the rumbling deep in our chest. This is the 10th life we beating the best. 3, 2, 1, drop. Boom. Sound pressure can't take the weight. 32 hertz make the whole ground shade. Digital meter can't test the rate. Shatter them glass like the champion state. Break it, watch the meter them break. 10 lives deep, this a history we make. Judges are scared, them are looking a shock. Digital squeeze to flicker and crack. Needle them flying, no turning it back. Rusty old God just demolish the track. Every bait some boy we step in a ring. Pierce up low frequency sound that we bring. Zero to max mechanical king. Hear the metal and iron a ring. Hey! Unstoppable. Stable. Low. Down. Deep. Sound pressure can't take the weight. 32 hertz make the whole ground shake. Digital meter can't test the rate. Shatter them glass like the champion state. Break it, watch the meter them break. 10 lives deep, this a history we make. activate. Watch the monster awake. Big city lights, we are stepping to the night. Neon horizon, look how it shines. Leave the small town and the struggles behind. Big city calling, hear the bass roar. Old rusty wheels spinning straight to the core. Neon horizon, we taking control. Cyber raga rhythm, I swallow your soul. Pack up the bombs in a rusty your ride. No time for tears and no time for to hide. Engine a scream but the hunger is deep. Be a slime inside me, never can sleep. Look in the mirror, the past is all gone. Staring ahead to the glow of the dawn. Concrete jungle, the stage is so grand. Bringing the underground sound to the land. Hear the engine roar, run it. See the neon glow, touch it. No turning back, no ready for the test. Be a scene, now make chest, we are pass and the rest. Neon horizon, look how it shines. Leave the small town and the struggles behind. Big city calling, hear the bass roar. All rusty wheels spinning straight to the core. Neon horizon, we taking control. Cyber raga rhythm, I swallow your soul. Lamps on the highway are fast like a flash. Synthesizer bright and the cymbals are crash. Sticker test roll in the dashboard a shake. Watch out now, city, you better awake. Out of the shadows and into the bright. Every drum and bass cross over tonight. We have the sound that will shatter the wall. Rise to the top and we never will fall. Silence before the storm. Rewind. Them not ready for the futuristic bass. Mash up the place. Mash up the place. Neon horizon, look how it shines. Leave the small town and the struggles behind. Big city calling, hear the bass roar. All rusty wheels spinning straight to the core. Neon horizon, we're taking control. Cyber raga rhythm, I swallow your soul. Old car park up, big stage awaits. Ready go, ready go, ready go. Breathing activate. Still in the Wi-Fi, the signal a fly. Pirate frequency lock in the sky. From a broken bedroom to the worldwide eye. The bassline toxic, them cannot deny. Broke but we love. Scream the sound. Babylon system, we burning it down. Router is far, sitting by the window and I need the star. Hacking the password, clicking the link, uploading the heavyweight right on the brink. They try to block it, they try to delete, but the digital virus is out on the street. From London to Tokyo, them feel the vibration. Unlicensed upload, a shocking the nation. Data packets moving nowhere to control. Find a frequency, taking your soul. Watch the view count rise. Watch the view count rise. connection, unleash the monster. Stealing the Wi-Fi, the signal a fly. Pirate frequency, locking the sky. From a broken bedroom to the worldwide eye. The bassline toxic, them cannot deny. Grab up with us, stream the sound. Babylon system, we burning it down, Seven come melting the comments inside. Who is this ghost with the dangerous vibe? They think it's a studio premium made, but it's just a broke boy getting unpaid. No expensive piano label support, just raw ragga rhythm. Ruling the court, the peer-to-peer sharing is moving too fast. The underground champion rising at last. Basslines toxic, them cannot deny. Robot will Lord, stream the sound. Babylon system, we burning it down. Pirate frequency, worldwide takeover. Connection successful. Run them down. Dum 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 dum. Run them down, run them down. Blue lights flashing, but we never slow down. Watch the drop. Sirens are wailing at the neon night. Viral pursuit, but we moving out of sight. Bassline a weapon when we turn on the flight. Them a try to catch the sound, but we heavyweight right. Sirens are wailing at the neon night. Run them down. Run them down. Run. Cops on the left, matrix on the right. Scream bright, algorithm tracking the flight. They want the identity, want the control, but the sub-bass frequency deep in my soul. Engine a roar, heavy system a smoke. Every blue light at the tail is a joke. Smash through the barricade, dust in our ears. Cyber units, span it, them a look at them stare. Frequencies overload, digital static moving through the dark, automatic, erratic. The lock on the signal, we blast in the wall. Get ready for the drop. May the empire fall. Run, jump. Sirens are wailing at the neon night. Viral pursuit, but we moving out of sight. Bassline a weapon when we turn on the flight. Them a try to catch the sound, but we heavyweight right. Sirens are wailing at the neon night. Data a leak, now we trending top tier. World a watch, but we don't have no fear. Feet tend to glow about the internet break. Every single camera in the grip start to shake. On the smoke screen we disrupt in the feed. Maximum velocity, danger and speed. No license plate, just a ghost on the run. The gun for the bass, said that's only the gun. Caught in the net. Now we break the net. Sirens get louder. Tires are screech. Blown out. Clear the way. Sirens are wailing at the neon night. Viral pursuit, touch me if you can. System overload, make the bunker explode. System overload, we heavy on the road. Step in a sector 9, we crossing the line. No limitation, we breaking the spine. Bassline a weapon, it's sharper than knife. This are the rhythm that changing your life. Changing your life. Digital plan, yes, and I hit them like battering ram. Nobody stopping the dance in a jam. Voltage a rise and the cables are smoke. Sound bass are heavy, it make you choke. This is no game and this is no joke. Tribal vibration we come to provoke. Lock the venue, no escape. Hear the alarm, it ringing so loud. In the crowd, bassline make them feel so proud. Vibration tearing apart every cloud. Are you ready for the sonic attack? Step in a sector 9, we crossing the line. No limitation, we breaking the spine. Bassline a weapon, it's sharper than knife. This are the rhythm that changing your life. Changing your life. Changing your life. Feel the system rumble, keeping it alive. Sweat dripping down for the ceiling to floor. Massive and crew shutting out for some more. They try to block us, they lock in the door. We bring the sound they can never ignore. Rock a rebel and we standing so tall. Sonic boom shaking the concrete wall. We never stagger and we never fall. Heavy bass music are rolling them all. Run it, stun it, run it, stun it, run it, run it, run it. Run it, temperature rising, we crossing the red. With him a heavy, it wake up the dead. 5, 6, 7, 8, blast the sound, yeah. Let it drop. Step in a sector 9. Sector 9, we crossing the line. No limitation, we breaking the spine. Bassline a weapon, it's sharper than knife. This are the rhythm that changing your life. Changing your life. Changing your life. Feel the system rumble, keeping it alive. Ignition on. System loaded in the trunk. Feel the highway shake. Cruising down the highway with the heavy car bass. Old school vehicle, but we shaking up the space. Let the trunk flex, rattle every single plate. Sub vibes crew locked and moving to the gate. Boom! Neon lights reflecting on the chrome. Maximum delivery making asphalt groan. Mounted up the woofers in the rusty back seat. Old school engine matching with the digital beat. Rolling through the city where the high rises stand. Spitting infrasonic waves all over the land. Polished luxury car sitting at the red light. But a heavy bass monster owns the midnight flight. Step on the gas, release the sound. We live in tire tracks and vibrations on the ground. Unleash the trunk. 3, 2, 1, drop. champion sound. Lift it up now. Look at the empire built from the dust. In the heavy sub-bass we put the trust. From the rusty old car to the stadium lights, we conquer the city, we rule the night. Apex empire, standing so tall, the king of the bassline, I rule them all. Remember the days when the highway was long, driven by nothing but hope and a song. Now look at the crowd from the left to the right. Thousands of lighters are burning so bright. They feel the vibration, they open the pit. The cybernetic system is heavily hit. No longer a stranger, no longer alone. The boy from the small town is now on the throne. Feel the ground shake, see the walls break. We start from the bottom, we rise to the peak. Now hear the massive frequencies speak. Look at the empire built from the dust. In the heavy sub-bass we put the trust. From the rusty old car to the stadium lights, we conquer the city, we rule the night. Apex empire, standing so tall, the king of the bassline, I rule them all. Splitting the fire and burning the stage, turning the chapter and flipping the page. The bass and is heavy, the crowd is insane. We wash away all of the struggle and pain. Cyber rhythm and dominate the air. Hands in the sky, flashing lights everywhere. We came with a